attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
And now the Lakers starting group. Smart is out there with Doncic. Then there's Ayton. Then it's James. And it's LaRavia in at the 3, the small forward.
And James Harden's ability to power through contact and finish with bodies around him is something else.
Pass to Ayton. To the paint. Smart catch to Ayton. 5 to shoot. And here's Doncic from the arc. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
The defense has to know they're going to get a steady diet of three-point shooting from Luka.
Harden against Doncic. There's the screen. Pass to Allen. And he drops it in from the low post.
Donovan Mitchell showing off that great vision.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Now Ayton. Smart up top. Here's LaRavia. And a wide open look for James. His 3-pointers off the mark. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I was able to talk to Kenny Atkinson for a minute. Now, if you think Luka Doncic is a problem, you're right. Coach told me he reads the situation as well as anyone. Try to give him different looks. The goal is just to slow him down and try to make someone else beat us. See where it ends up. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Harden the pass to Mobley. Mobley, a screen on Doncic. Back to Mobley. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
James Harden is the master of pick and roll action. This guy flawless in his execution.
Doncic against Harden to stop the run. And it's Luka Doncic with the 3. Doncic has got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Mitchell passes to Harden to the middle. Allen's shot is off. Lakers trail by 3. And Doris, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 37 wins and the number 4 seed in the East.
And Kevin winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context.
Mobley misses.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Pass to James. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Cleveland leading by 3. Here's Mitchell. Banked in off the glass. He has 5.
There's a level of tenacity by Donovan Mitchell on the interior there. Wow, what a finish.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Tyson. To the inside. And stolen by Ayton. Down low. Here's LeBron. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
It's trouble. I mean, if LeBron James is in the painted area, everybody's got to be prepared to contest. This guy too good in there.
Mobley against James. Harden with it. Takes it from 10. And again, it's Cleveland.
Versatile, relentless. James Harden so tough to slow down.
Outside, Smart. Back to Doncic. Inside.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw drops for Ayton.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here is Harden. Mobley outside. Harden surveying the D.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't.
The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Smart. Lakers trail by 3. Pass to Doncic. Ayton sets the pick for Doncic. Misses had a chance to tie it there. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Mobley with it. Harden outside. Mobley a screen on Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Against Doncic. Harden can't hit. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. It's a 3-point game. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player. I am the system."
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer. Turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Shooting 2. First one falls for him.
What you have to appreciate so much about Evan Mobley is his strong work ethic. This guy says he wants to be an all-time great, but he also puts in the work.
Max Strus is checked in for the Cavaliers. And good on the second, so he makes them both. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Doncic outside. Deflects the pass. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. 3-on-3. And the dunk by Doncic.
What a basketball mind when you think about Luka Doncic. This guy in the break is exploiting defenses.
Harden against Doncic. Pass to Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Outside, James. Back to Doncic. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And then Allen slams it in.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
Smart against Mitchell. Smart dishes to Doncic. From the arc. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but he's also led the league in assists. So, it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA.
I'll tell you, you know he's going to garner much defensive attention on the inside. Still, not easy to keep LeBron James from converting.
Now, here's Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Six to shoot. Pass to Strus. Here's Mobley. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Los Angeles has gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. James, the pass to Doncic. In the corner, Smart with it. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And the Lakers lead by 4.
Well, it doesn't get any prettier than a corner 3. Marcus Smart would agree on that one.
Mitchell, good work there as it goes. Mitchell's got 7.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Now, here's LeBron. And here is Ayton. Up top, Doncic, guarded by Harden. And it's Doncic missing.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Mobley looking it over. Here's Mitchell. An easy 2 points on the way. Mitchell's got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
Mitchell does not let that 6'1" frame deter him from going in the paint. This guy has got so much confidence.
Ayton sets the pick for LeBron. Strus with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Mobley kicks to Harden. Shoots over Doncic. Harden, no good.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Pass to Ayton. Here's Laravia. Wants to get it to Doncic and does. And that one, good. He's got 13.
Boy, yet another night for Luka Doncic. This guy is forcing everyone to play at his pace right now.
Harden the pass to Mobley. Over in the corner, Allen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Ayton. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
First free throw is good. A different look now for Cleveland. Ellis comes in for Mitchell, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for James Harden. And Allen drops them both. The Lakers shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Pass to Doncic. Shoots over Schroeder, and it's Doncic missing. Cleveland has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Strus kicks it over to Schroeder. Now Mobley. Shot clock at 6. Allen with it. Vanderbilt defending, so they take the lead. Allen's got 10.
How about the touch inside from Jared Allen? This guy has got such length and mobility. You add that touch and look out, folks. He's going to be tremendous.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 13, and he gets the bucket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Reeves. Back to Doncic. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Here's Mobley, and no good on the last second attempt this time. Jared Allen has been on display for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, we've got Jared Vanderbilt, Austin Reeves out there with Doncic. Then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's Smith in at the 3 spot. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Now Schroeder, after Luka Doncic's 3-pointer that didn't go. Doncic against Schroeder to the middle, and finish off by Bryant.
Oh, you love it when Thomas Bryant tries to finish with power. Forget about try, he does it. What a pretty dunk.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Here's Doncic. Misses the baby hook. Cavaliers shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. Bryant with a screen on Doncic. Bryant against Hachimura. Ellis outside. And it's off from 3-point range. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. 2 points, that one goes.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Now here's Schroeder. Scoreless thus far. Got a piece of it. Mobley, the pass to Strus. And the layup is good. Strus has got it all tied up now for Cleveland.
Yeah, Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Doncic outside. With the teardrop, forcing his way inside. Doncic.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And Cleveland making a change here. Tyson's checked in. Now Ellis, nothing on the board. Pass to Strus, takes the three. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Lakers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Doncic, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Strus kicks to Ellis. Cleveland moving it around. Bryant, a screen on Smith. Down low. Bryant's shot is good. Bryant's got 4 points this quarter. And we see, as in baseball doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play. Do you think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews. And the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability.
Now, here's Strus. Pass to Ellis. Back to Strus. Now here's Ellis. Guarded by Doncic. Lock at 6. And here is Hachimura. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. Ellis surveying the D. Mobley, a screen on Doncic. Mobley outside. Good on the triple. Mobley's got 9.
You see the confidence from Evan Mobley right now, ready to shoot as soon as he touches the basketball.
Doncic outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Ellis outside. Back to Strus. Lets the 3 fly. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Vanderbilt a screen on Ellis. And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's Tyson with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Ellis outside. Here's Strus. He's got 5. Bryant. And the dunk by Bryant.
Well, just showing great agility in the pick and roll. Thomas Bryant just being decisive right now.
Hachimura setting the pick for Doncic. The Lakers rebound. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Tyson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
That one is off. Mitchell, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. James Harden comes in for Ellis. And the second free throw, good. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Lakers trail by 7. Smart with the ball. To the paint. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. And he makes that one.
Boy, what beautiful execution in the pick and roll. Smart is slicing the pass right through the defense.
Harden against Doncic. Harden the pass to Bryant. Cleveland moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. And here's Harden for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And here is James. Doncic looking it over. Arabia passes to Ayton. Pass to LeBron. Ayton a screen on Mobley. From deep three-point land. They grab their own miss. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing, excellent.
Harden against Doncic. Bryant with it. To the inside. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Bryant. Mitchell's got 11 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Doncic. Ayton sets the pick for Doncic. And Doncic with the triple.
This is why you run your offense through LeBron. Great vision, great decision maker.
Harden dishes to Bryant. Mitchell outside. Fires from deep. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now, here's Doncic. 26 points for him. Doncic drops the hammer.
It does not happen too often, but boy, when Luka gets the opportunity to throw it down, he relishes it.
Luka Doncic started off his 2024 Doris with a historic scoring performance.
He sure did, Kevin. He was only the 4th player in league history to score over 72 points in a game. It was the shooting performance of a lifetime, and Luka just takes it all in stride. Incredible.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. Arabia. The teardrop falls in. Laravia's got his 3rd basket of the night. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Now, here is Harden. Here's Mitchell. And the rejection by Ayton.
Boy, Ayton's reach is absolutely incredible. Great anticipation. That is nice defense.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Elite athleticism from Mr. Ayton. No doubt on the dunk.
Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. Will it go? Again, Mitchell missing. Los Angeles leading by 3. Arabia passes to Doncic. Doncic gets it to go inside.
If you allow Luka to establish position because of his size, his strength, his footwork, turn the lights out.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Checked in for Bryant, and the Lakers also making a change. Austin Reeves is checked in for Luka Doncic. .137 left in the first half of the game. Mitchell outside. Allen, a screen on Reeves. And it's Mitchell. Mitchell missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Plays it up off the glass. Mitchell's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, the dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
Now here's LeBron. Ayton in the high post. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jared Allen.
I'll tell you, when DeAndre Ayton is looking to score, he is a handful. Forces the defense into a compromising situation.
For Los Angeles, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And he makes the first. So 1 for 2 that time at the strike. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Harden with it. Out guarded by Smart. Harden, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. Pass to Harden. Cleveland moving it around. Inside. Here's Mobley. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Reeves the pass to LeBron. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Free throw, no good for LeBron.
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Lakers. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. And we'll be back with you shortly. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Los Angeles leading by 3. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Harden out there with Mitchell. And it's Tyson in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Now here's Ayton. And he lays it straight in. Ayton's got 11 points.
This guy has got a dominant physical frame, incredible athleticism. Nice job by DeAndre Ayton inside.
A floater. And the rejection by Ayton. Harden against Doncic. No good with the layup. Cavaliers shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. It's deflected, and he recovers it. The Cavaliers have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. And he knocks down the first one.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
So he gets them both. Lakers leading by 3. Pass to Laravia. About 1 minute played here in the second half. And it's Luka Doncic with the 3. Doncic has got 33.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now, here is Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Here the step back, and he nails the jumper. Harden's got 6.
You never see James Harden get sped up by a dwindling shot clock. He understands how much time he has to make a play.
Here's Laravia. 7 points in the game. Pass to Doncic. The shot. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
For Cleveland, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And he hits the first of 3. He hits the second from the line.
end of the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Doncic kicks to LeBron. Pass to Ayton. From outside, off the mark. And it's Harden with the ball for the Cavaliers. Mobley with it. Out guarded by Smart. Mobley dishes to Mitchell. Here's Doncic. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Luka Doncic has a big, strong frame. The N1 chance, nicely done.
The Lakers have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He can really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all 3 levels. So dangerous.
Mobley misses. Lakers leading by 4. Smart deciding where to go with it. Pass to Doncic. Lakers working the ball around now. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Harden outside. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And I'll tell you, this is the last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him. What he's going through right now, you just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
Austin Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. Los Angeles leading by 4. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Laravia passes to Smart. Here's Laravia. He's got 7. Fires for 3. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Mobley left side. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Laravia passes to Reeves. Pass to LeBron. Here's a three. James cooking from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Harden on target from 13 feet. That's now 8 points for James Harden.
We know this about James Harden. If you want to force him to that in-between game, he is more than happy and content to take mid-range jumpers.
James finds Ayton. That's to Smart. Good work defensively by Harden. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Holds it up there for Mobley. And Mobley throws it down. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 12 rebounds.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
And here is Ayton, defended by Allen. Pass to Laravia. Now here's James. Oh, good on the triple. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Here's Tyson. Now here's Harden. 8 points for him. And here is Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Now just a 3-point Laker lead.
Well, we know Mitchell can hurt you from outside the arc. The defense better recognize this moving forward.
Doris, one of the more relentless players in the NBA, Donovan Mitchell.
Kevin, what I love about him is he loves the lead role. He feels very comfortable carrying tremendous responsibility on the offensive end. Donovan, one of the more confident players you'll meet. I'll tell you, this guy can be an overwhelming force. DeAndre Ayton, terrific, using his size to get the defender to commit.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
Max Strus is checked in for the Cavaliers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. No good. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Mitchell wide open. Off target with his 3. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've led by as much as 10. From deep three-point land. Oh, LeBron from long distance.
Just ridiculously long shot from LeBron. Defenses usually let him prove if he can make it from there.
Mobley sets the pick for Harden. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Los Angeles leading by 7. James kicks to Smart. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
This is something Marcus Smart does really well. He utilizes his speed and strength to draw defenders while he's shooting.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Well, I just love how Marcus Smart plays the game of basketball. He's aggressive, he's intelligent, and he doesn't mind getting under your skin.
And so, Smart nails both of them. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Mobley right side. Here's Mitchell. The Lakers with the rebound. Outside, Smart. Pass to James. And they double up James. Ayton finds Smart. Oh, Ayton in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Mobley outside. Back to Harden. To end the run. And another make to his scoring column. His fifth basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
James Harden, a sniper through and through. You give him even a little sliver of daylight, and that ball is gone.
Reeves against Mitchell. Reeves can't hit.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
A kick out to Mobley. Back to Harden. Lets it go with a three. Another three for Cleveland.
Well, the pre-shot preparation of James Harden is exceptional. He knows in this instance that as soon as the ball touches his hands, he's got to be ready to fire.
Now here's Smart. He has 5. Here's Ayton. And it's sent back by Allen.
Boy, you've got to watch those long arms of Jared Allen. Twice on the pipe, send it back.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge for an update on Luka Doncic. David.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Los Angeles' head athletic trainer. He told me that although he twisted the knee pretty badly, nothing looks like it's torn. They're going to keep him off the court for the time being, and they don't rule out the possibility he'll have to miss a few more games as a result. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Hopefully we'll see him very soon. Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Thomas Bryant comes in for Allen. And it's Ellis in for James Harden. Free throw, no good for LeBron.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Now, here's Mitchell. 19 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls up, high post. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Here's Hachimura. Off target at the rim. The Cavaliers trail by 7 to the paint. Here's Ellis. Gets it from about 6 feet away. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Down low. Pass to Vanderbilt. Spruce against James. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. From deep, Reeves. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Bryant a screen on James. Spruce against James. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. The Cavaliers have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And last season, Max Strus hit that ridiculous 59-footer. Remember that, Doris? That was to beat the Mavericks.
How could we forget that shot, Kevin? It was the second longest game-winning buzzer beater in league history. And what gets overlooked, Strus was 5 for 5 from deep in the last few minutes of that game.
Now here's Ellis. To the middle. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, you've got to play in pick and roll if you're in the NBA game. Evan Mobley, a very good screen setter and a nice roll there.
Reeves against Schroeder. Leaves the pass to Smith. LeBron sets the screen for Smith. And the three off target. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Ellis against Smith. Mobley sets the pick for Ellis. For the lead. And they'll get another chance. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Schroeder against Reeves. The wide open shot from Strus. Drains the three-pointer. Strus has got 4 this quarter.
Boy, we think of Dennis Schroeder as a natural-born scorer, but there he does a great job passing the basketball.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Cavaliers ahead, leading by just 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Smith is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hachimura in at the 5. A shot by Harden, wide open. Misses the 3. The Lakers trail. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Smith. It counts. And the foul. It's going to be on James Harden.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's Harden. Three-pointer. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries. Went right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Reeves against Harden. On the wing, Reeves. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on James Harden. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Free throw good, Reeves. And Reeves drops them both. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. The Cavaliers trailing. Pass to Harden. A 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Down low. Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Now, here's Strus. Kicks it out to Ellis. Pass to Bryant. Here's Tyson. A three-pointer off the mark.
and they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
To the inside. James crowbars it in.
Oh, stop it. That one just too easy for LeBron James. So high above the rim.
Screen by Bryant from deep Harden. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Lakers leading by 5. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up from this end.
Cleveland's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now what's the pass to Bryant? Harden outside. Bryant a screen on James. The 3 from Harden. Trains it from beyond the arc. Harden's got 16 here in the second half.
Well, at this point, James Harden has put his imprint all over this basketball game, and the defense better find a way to figure him out soon.
Now, here's LeBron. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Marcus Smart's check in for Smith. And he's good on the second. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Ellis gets to Bryant. Back to Ellis. Smart against Harden. That's a floater go. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Smart.
An absolute master at drawing contact. Defenders get nervous guarding James Harden. This is why.
That free throw missing.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it. He can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Allen's checked in. And he sinks the second.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
James in the high post. Wants to get it to Reeves, and does. Hachimura setting the pick for Reeves. And Hachimura with the jam.
This young man has got some big-time athleticism. Hachimura getting off the floor and finishing with no doubt.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Harden outside. Offline with his 3. Lakers leading by 4. Reeves the pass to Smart. Here's LeBron, defended by Strus. Inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's on Jared Allen.
Wow, gritty play by Rui Hachimura. Doesn't let the foul prohibit him from finishing.
And Cleveland making a change here. Ryan's checked in.
Find the lane. Find the lane. No shot.
Free throw, no good.
Rui Hachimura, a guy who's willing going to slot into whatever position the team needs him and works hard to help out on every single play. You'll love the hustle and the attitude.
Now, here's Strus. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 11 points. James a screen on Ellis. Reeves against Ellis. Reeves the pass to Smart. Over Harden. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. To the paint. Here's Tyson. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Now, here's Vanderbilt. 6 to shoot. James finds Vanderbilt. Shot from the wing. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Bryant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Down low, here's Tyson. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got 4 assists now tonight.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, those are the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Smart passes to Hachimura. And it's Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's Strus on the wing. Covered by LeBron. Bryant a screen on Smart. It's Harden with the drive. To take the lead. Rebounded by Smart. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. James looking around. On deep, Reeves. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Bryant's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Ellis, that's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Harden against Smart. Pass to LeBron. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. Ellis with it. And Hachimura picks him up defensively. Now Harden from deep 3-point territory. Reeves with the rebound. And here's Smart. James left side. James gets inside and finishes.
Just a superb move on the interior there. It could not have come at a better time. Just a smart, forceful finisher.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. the Cavaliers. Allen's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Mobley comes in for Max Strus. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Ellis. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, guys, I was able to catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. Now it's a close one, so Coach asked his team to keep their focus. He said this game's going to come down to mistakes. If we play clean, we'll win. Great game tonight. Let's see how it winds up. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Harden. And the rejection by Ayton. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
A clear look for Mitchell. And he gets that one to go off the front line. Mitchell's got 21 in the game.
Yeah, there are levels to this, and Donovan Mitchell can hurt you from every one. Nice midi there.
Here's Laravia. Pass to LeBron. Drops in the tray. James has got 16 here in the second half.
This is why LeBron's so tricky to defend. Yes, he has the strength to go inside and finish, but he's also got such touch from behind the arc.
Now, here's Mobley. Here's Tyson. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. Mobley misses. Lakers have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. LeBron outside. Back to Smart. To the inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Now here's Harden. Mobley outside. There's the three. Harden can't hit.
And he needs to find other ways to contribute besides shooting. Sometimes you have to learn how to play well when you're not playing well.
Here's LeBron. Ayton a screen on Mobley. And Ayton throws it down.
DeAndre Ayton unafraid in the big moment. Nice delivery.
Harden against Smart. They need this. Some solid defense from Ayton. Lakers leading by 5. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Now here's James. Mobley with the block.
7 feet, sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back in.
And Mobley throws it down.
I tell you, important moment for Evan Mobley. Needing the moment with a big shot. That's big time.
Mobley against LeBron. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
Here's Harden. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Smart.
He's almost obsessed with drawing contact, and Harden has an endless number of ways to get to the line.
He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Harden hits them both.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Ayton sets the pick for LeBron. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Ayton. Again, the miss by the Lakers. And it's Harden with the ball for Cleveland to tie it up. Rebounded by DeAndre.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
LeBron outside. Three-pointer on the way. Knocks down the three ball. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Was there ever any doubt who they were going to go to? LeBron James is clutch.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
So here's Cleveland. They trail by 6. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Harden gets to Allen. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
This is where James Harden's ability to quickly scan the floor and then find the right window to deliver the pass. So good. So good.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots. In the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he ends up making a second, and that puts them up by 5. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. Mitchell outside. In the corner, it's Mobley. Back to Mitchell. The tray. They get the rebound. Here's Tyson. And that falls. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Older, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Luka Doncic.